going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Alaska Golden Eagles Dynasty. Don't worry, there will be face cam in this video, but because the introduction episode to the season is typically pretty long, I'm just going to go without it for the introduction. Now, as you know, we went back to the Pac-12. We were there a couple of years ago. We have returned. Of course, we have the Pacific Bowl. We will be playing at the Banana Slug Stadium for this. That will also be the game that we're playing today. We then traveled to Texas to take on number 9 ranked in the nation. That's the thing about the Pac-12 that annoys me. After the first 2 games, that's it. We jump straight into conference play and don't play anybody that isn't out of our conference. This also means we have a national championship rematch against USC. As for the team, you're going to get a good look here. Darren Duncan will be the starter at quarterback, 96 overall. Going ahead and redshirted Brandon Lawson. And at running back, you guys have been asking for ages. Of course, Jim will be the starter, but he'll be backed up by the 5'11", 235 freshman redshirt running back, Jake Jones. He's not the greatest, doesn't have really good acceleration or speed, but he is still better than Jim as a freshman, which is insane. He'll be backed up by the senior Doug Smith, and then we'll see Prater return next year. That's if this series gets enough support. I'm happy to continue this bad boy. At fullback, we have Chad Macklin's senior season. He's an 85 overall. Also a receiver. Didn't even realize that. And then at wide receiver, we missed the presence of Brian Coleman and Steve Walker. We have Mario Hill as the best wide receiver by far. He's only a sophomore. We have Greg Pierre second string, Xavier Simon third string. He was redshirted last year, but he has some killer speed. And then, of course, a couple of freshmen to back him up, with these 2 down the bottom being redshirted. These guys are literally the reincarnation of Brian Coleman and Steve Walker. Tight end Nate Foster in his senior season, 85 overall. At left end, we have freshman redshirt Trey Woods. He's an 83 overall, looking to make a dominating debut. Is that a mohawk? I always wondered that. Weird. It's like a little puff on the top. At right end, Zach Weatherford entering his junior season, 83 overall. And at DT, the Lion, Dustin Simmons, our boy. Nathan East was initially the starter, but this guy, Corey Webb, who was redshirted last season, he's better, which is insane. So we're going to have a freshman on the D-line paired up next to a senior. Our middle linebacker, of course, Anthony Harrison with that 99 XL, 87 speed, 88 overall as well. At cornerback, Clifford Jean, Chris Davis, and Adam Brady team up to make the most dominant cornerback trio we have ever had. Not to mention, if any of them get injured, our 4th string is Xavier Gold, who is also an 87. At free safety, Kurt Hayes will become the backup. We saw him dominate last season in his freshman season. Brenton Caldwell is the better choice, however. He's faster, and his awareness is a lot worse, so we'll keep an eye on him, but for now, he's going to get the start, see how he does. And then finally, as strong safety, we're starting Chuck Nolan. Tom Hall, who was the starter last season, has officially been redshirted. Morris Williams will be the backup, so we're going to have to target some strong safeties this year, so we can have a backup for Tom when he does start. We spent all of last season trying to recruit a kicker just for him to get cut. We're going to have to go after another kicker this year, and at punter, we're strong with Josh Harvey. Recruiting's going to be good this year. We do need a fullback. However, that's not the biggest issue we have. We do need to get a center. The only thing we need to get on the defensive end is, in fact, a strong safety. We do have Tom Hall, who is a sophomore, who's getting redshirted. So realistically, we're free to openly roam recruiting this year and just try and sign people who are going to match our team. Now, this right here is the guy I am super excited about, Jesse Brown. He's a 4-star cornerback, went up to an 81 overall. He's being recruited heavily. He has 98 speed, 94 acceleration, as you can see, 77 to 81. Incredible man, zone, and press. And then after that, we have all the people we're in the lead for, from Michael Roberts all the way down to fullback Victor West, which means we have 9 chances at an insta-commit. All of the guys are really good. I removed the ones that are trash. And it's pretty straightforward. We're going after positions we need. Strong safety, offensive lineman, middle linebacker is a really big one. This guy's a 69, but that's for the memes. The guy we're really going after is Anton Kent. And since he is really interested in Alaska, there's no doubt in my mind we're going to sign him. Not to mention, some of these athletes would make a perfect transition to that linebacker position. Would you look at that? Preseason All-Americans and preseason All-Conference. We got a lot of them. Oh my goodness. This is the first time we've had an A+ offense, I'm pretty sure. We also have an 8 overall. Alaska's on the up and up, mate. We only get an 80 bonus, but I'm still going to pursue Jesse Brown very heavily. And then we got to get into the insta-commits. We got a lot of people here. Fingers crossed, fellas. Michael Roberts. No. Gardner. Let's go, baby! Already 1 down. He's only a 72 overall, but good speed and acceleration. Really good juke and elusiveness. Pierce? No. Berg. Washington. Please, Kent. Hale. Let's go, baby! I mean, he's a defensive end. We don't need defensive ends, but he's from Melbourne. Australian spirit at its finest. And last but not least, Victor West. Okay, We'll give 700 to Michael Roberts. He looks like another guy who might commit pretty early on. And then the athletes, of course. Dan Washington, the center. And then the last 500 will go ahead and put on Justin Moore, the outside linebacker. This is a gem that I found. He wasn't interested in coming to Alaska, but he had a really, really good bench press and squat. He's got some decent zone and stuff. We need the position more than anything. We do get a really good bonus too, but it's going to be hard to compete against some of these schools. On the points we get back next week, we can go ahead and make that 700, I'm hoping. Alaska is officially a 95 overall with a 99 offense and a 90 defense. This is the best the team has ever been by far. Not even kidding, I think we might be 6 overall better than we were last year. So that being said, fellas, hopefully you guys are hyped for a brand new season, a revenge season. I'm looking really hyped to it. Without further ado, fellas, let's jump into it. We need to look out for their right and middle linebacker and wide receiver. Not 190 overall on Hawaii. And then you look at Alaska and you think, damn, hopefully we don't choke another natty, hey? Yeah, I like that. Just rub it in their face a little bit. That we are the far superior team here. Simon is our returner. I don't actually know who Simon is. I think that might be the 3rd string wide receiver, if I'm not mistaken. Jim Gilliam is on kickoff return. Simon's up the sideline, to McCheese. Woo, let's go. All right, let's see just how good Darren Duncan is getting out the pocket, mate. Looking like a beast. Run up. Okay, I'm just going to take off. Bro. Oh, the spin. It's not going to be... Holy crap, what just happened? I am the furthest thing scared of not picking up this first down. And even if we don't, I'm not even mad. Look, they're sending a blitz. Turnover! I'm quite keen to check out how the defense is going to do anyway, you know? Throw it away, sure. I'm going to jump on Brady on the yellow. Ah, they go short. When are they going to call a screenplay? I feel like it's long overdue. Here comes the audible. We looking at it now, boys. Oh, the blitz nearly got there. He got rid of that with the swiftness. Screenplay, here we go. Oh, he's not even going to get a chance to throw it because there's 4 Alaska defenders there. Jim Gilliam already had an amazing first run, even though it didn't go for any yards. 97 break tackle this year, keep in mind. Crap. I'm just going to take off. We did have triangle wide open there too. Oh, that was a dangerous pass. That linebacker must be really quick. Come on, Jimmo. Boost. That is that's a sloppy pass right there. We're giving Hawaii the impression that they have a chance in this game. I promise you they don't. There's no way Hawaii wins this game, man. We're having fun. Run play. Lock him up. Screen play again. Oh, what the hell was that? All right, Anthony Harrison's there to wrap him up. Another big time stop by the Alaska D. Get that Alaska D, bruh. I'm not necessarily fighting for a Heisman this year. If we get it, we get it. Go, Darren. Get that block, Jimmo. Oh! Oh my God! That might be the filthiest hit I've ever seen in this game, eh? Let's put Chad Macklin on a little wheel route. Apparently he's a receiving fullback. See what he can do. Ah, I tried to spin him. It's hard, man, trying to figure out who the go-to players are, who's going to step up, who's not. That's man coverage. Oh, and there goes Simon with his first catch. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Scoreless first quarter? Come on, Crowe. We got to pick it up, man. I'm cutting it out. Jim is still so slow, though. Coach is saying go for it. Coach wants to put on the big boy balls. Who am I to deny this man? Wide open across the middle. Simon, he's made a break. Ooh. If I'm not mistaken, that is the freshman redshirt wide receiver. We got this. Easy work. Easy work. Let's go, Jimmo. Yes, trying to get your Heisman push. Even though we're not going for the Heisman. No, it's a run play. Damn, everybody got smacked. Man, Anthony Harrison has like 6 tackles. And he's just gone ahead and injured the running back as well. I think Harrison is definitely the facilitator on the defense. Like, the dude is a straight machine, mate. Led the NCAA in tackles last season. Oh, wow. They did score off that too. Let's go. Oh, Mario Hill. Oh, step back cheese. My guy, he's got to be the #1 receiver this year. 2nd and 17. This is typically when teams do play man coverage. See Xavier Simon across the middle again. He's making a big impact. Let's put Gilliam's catching to the test right here. Oh, 4th and inches. Come on, ref. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The blitz. I am really underestimating Hawaii right now, eh? We're now finding out that that is not the case at all. We have to take these guys more serious than I thought. Pick that. Wow, and he came down with that too. I'm on that. Oh, what? The worst part is they get the ball to start the second half too. Still not worried though. I really am not. I don't know why he's lining up over here though. Yeah, see, look, he got wide open because of that. What's the game plan here for Hawaii? They are going to have enough time for a field goal. It's all good. Halftime, 3rd and 9. Let's just say on offense, we won't be going as easy as we were. He's got nowhere to go, mate. Nice try, though. Well. Let's go. Ooh, if only we beat the outside man. Come on, boys. Here we go. Nice. There we go. Oh, this is the backup, Jake Jones. His first run in an Alaska uniform. And if I'm not mistaken, he gave somebody the business there too with a nice stiff arm. He's going to be a really good backup for us. Oh, he's got a good spin move on him too. Alright, Jimmo's checked in. I'd prefer the read to go on to Duncan so I can get a second touchdown here, but it's not going to happen. We are going to get the touchdown, but it's not going to Jimmo. GG. 5 on 3rd down conversions. I'm going to man this guy up 4-0. It's really annoying me. He gets open a lot. Well, that's because he is going up. See, look at that. Oh! There we go. Oh, I nearly had that. Oh. Oh, Anthony Harrison. He nudged him. Pretty close all-around game as well by yards. This is one of those really underutilized plays that I need to incorporate this year. Blocking is going to be difficult here, but we'll give it a crack. Oh, yeah. I span right into my man. Easy work, boys. Let's see if we can get a little tricky play off here, because it looks like they're playing man. Here we go, Foster. He's broken a tackle. The big man. You love to see it. And here we go. At the end of the 3rd quarter, we're up by 1, looking to score again. 2 stars on either side. We can't win, can we, mate? Oh, Jimmo. Here we come in the human centipede formation. Let's go. Come on, man. Where are the damn blocks? Where are the roadblocks? I want my Robux, man. Oh, trying to utilize that break tackle as much as possible, you know? Oh, it's never mind. It's Jake Jones. He just literally strolled in the end zone right there. Hawaii's got to score, and they've got to go for 2. My goal is to not let that happen. I'm expecting screenplays on this drive. And there goes Clifford Jean with the pick 6. We ain't playing around this year on defense, I'm telling you. I would watch the replay, but my game would get laggy. But you see that though, they try and get the sneaky slant route in. Clifford Jean's not fooled at all. He's picking up on that, taking that back to their house, no worries. They're gonna run it, mate. You're down by so much. Never underestimate the screenplay. Oh, Clifford Jean again. He's going to get 2 pick 6s. No, he's not. After dropping countless balls over the season. Wow, we are just running up the score now, huh? Going to fall for that again. They're not even stacking the box as bad as I thought. It's going to be an easy touchdown. There we go. I'm going to be manning up 4-0 for like the 50th time this game. Alright, no worries. Yep. Anthony Harrison going to lay his ass out. I swear, if we get another pick with Clifford Jean, I'm about to lose my mind, wake up everybody in the house. Oh, he's going to get sacked. Never mind. He hurdled and still got it. That makes 0 sense, my guy. If they call timeouts, like seriously, do you want to get any more cheeky? Ah, they think we're going to run this. They are so determined on that. Trick ya. Looking for the perfect man. I want somebody to cut back. Nate Foster makes it a 42-point game. Wow, we were 14-13 at halftime. Damn, did we turn that game around, huh? Checking out the stats on the day, Darren Duncan with a 186.6 passer rating. Didn't have the craziest game, but we're kind of filling out the team. He had an 80% completion rate, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. On the rushing end of things, Jim Gilliam, 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. Darren Duncan, 57 as well. I really did like Jake Jones today. He had a touchdown. He broke tackles pretty much every single play. Just doesn't say it down here for whatever reason, but welcome to the team. On the receiving end, Xavier Simon, who was the freshman redshirt, 61 yards. Chad Macklin with 10. Nate Foster, 66. Mario Hill, 33. Blocking, we had 3 pancakes from the junior John Bean. Gerald Richards, the junior, with 2 and a sack, and Gilliam led in a sack as well. And on the defensive end of things, Anthony Harrison, just like, can you share the tackles, mate? Second had 3. He had 11 today. That is insane. Shouts out to Clifford Jean as well. Had 2 attempts at an interception. He actually picked off both of them, took one back to their house as well. Really, really happy with the defense. It was a little bit sloppy, especially with me manning up that tight end, but it will get better, and that I promise you, fellas. That being said, fellas, that's going to wrap up a dominating performance to start out Season 7. Hopefully you guys are still digging the series. If you are, don't forget to leave a like, man. I would really appreciate that. And if you made it this far, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care at all. You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words.